Welcome back to Travolting Presents Bobbin' for Robin and another Travolting Holiday Spectacular number 5 covering Noel and greased sleigh riding. Hey, happy holiday, folks. Folks, listen until the end of the episode where we will be putting the amount of times we had to do that fucking intro to get it right.
This is good, right?
This is good. That's a good vibe. I like it.
Get some good like Yule log, public domain, Christmas music vibes in here. That's a little loud. There we go.
No, I like it.
Yule
log.
This is good. All right. Hello, everybody.
Guys, welcome back to another Travolting Holiday Spectacular, a very Travolting Christmas, number 5. We're back, another rotation around the sun, another holiday season yet to come.
I'm still reeling for the fucking intro.
Still reeling for
we
that?
rehearsed. We practiced.
No, the thing is, I still didn't do it right. Like the one that's going out to air is not correct.
No, it's not.
I didn't say the right things.
No, you did it, but it's fine.
It's fine. You got the vibe.
You get the vibe.
Folks, this is a very special year for Travolting.
Yes, it is.
Because by complete happenstance, I've said this on previous episodes, but
the universe agreed with us.
The universe agreed with us because I was looking at our schedule when we, pitched Robin Williams, and I looked through his filmography, and I happened to note that there's a movie called Noel, with the episode happening to come out at this time on December 17th. I was like, oh, I wonder. And I look, and it's a Christmas movie that Robin Williams is in. I'm like, well, that's convenient. And then John Travolta announces
the
Cash Out 2.
Oh,
High
Cash
Rollers.
Out. Okay. I was like, where's he going with
Adding
this?
a week to our schedule. Pushing the Noel episode to December 24th.
I mean.
And at that point, it's Providence.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, like, what can you say?
I was like, well, our Christmas episode will actually be covering a Christmas movie this year. Out on Christmas. We don't have to find some circumstantial bullshit to talk about.
Did you have to, like, reorder anything? Because it really is perfectly
it's perfect.
in line.
It just timed out. It just worked out.
It worked out perfectly. Like, yeah. So thank you all so much for listening to last week's episode on The Rudels 2. Pardon, excuse me.
Can't Buy Me Lunch.
Can't Buy Me Lunch with our joint
And you really
friend, Dan Gutierrez. He didn't buy us lunch.
Yeah, you can't buy me lunch. It's in the title.
Yeah, I mean, you can. You just won't.
Yeah. It's more of a won't situation with the Ruddles.
But yeah, this is a divine providence that we're recording this here. It's Saturday, December 13th. This episode will come out December 24th.
And this is like an assuredly a Christmas movie.
This is
it's not a movie
flexing some
bullshit.
bullshit.
It's not a movie set on Christmas that like is circumstantially about Christmas. I would say this is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Because there is like a fine line between like a movie just set on Christmas and a movie being a Christmas movie.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie, Jeff?
I do think Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
I agree.
I
Die
think
Hard is a Christmas movie.
I think that the argument is tired at this point. It's been like
it's been bludgeoned to death.
Bludgeoned to death. Find some other bullshit to argue about if it's a Christmas movie.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter has tremendous Christmas vibes, but I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
The first two movies.
But it feels right to watch it at Christmas.
I think the first two movies. No, actually, I would even say the first 3 movies have very Christmas energy. But the 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 2, I'd say aren't very Christmassy.
Like, I would think like, and ultimately it's so circumstantial. Just like if it feels like Christmas movie, watch it on Christmas. I have a friend who says Heat is a Christmas movie, and you know what? God bless him.
Little Women should be considered a Christmas movie.
Little Women has tremendous. I would say movies like Little Women, the first Harry Potter,
that travel through Christmas.
I would say I would not consider them Christmas movies, but they are like movies I want to watch on Christmas.
Yeah, I agree.
Catch Me If You Can as well.
Okay.
Catch Me If You Can, like kind of the whole like denouement of the movie takes place on Christmas.
Look, if you're really cold and your heat's gone out for the night, and you just want to snuggle up at the fireplace and watch a movie that's going to make you feel that essence of how cold it is outside, watch the Titanic.
Yeah.
People were freezing to death.
Yeah, they were. James Cameron, he froze those extras.
He froze those extras.
But more or less, the final point I want to make, and it's less of a point, it's just like, I think there's Christmas movies and there's movies with a Christmas energy to them. And I think there's a difference. Like, the ultimate difference I would say is you're not going to watch Elf in July.
No.
I can watch Catch Me If You Can in July. It's fine. But it has like a Christmas energy to it.
I'm trying to think of other like
I would say like you can watch Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in July.
Yeah, you can, but you can also watch it in Christmas, and it's really good at Christmas.
But it works better at Christmas.
Yeah, it does work better in Christmas.
Whereas the alternative is like I would say like The Holdovers.
Holdovers is a great Christmas
Holdovers,
movie.
you could watch it in July, but
that movie begs to be watched.
It would be weird to not watch it. It's like the perfect move for the week between Christmas and New Year's.
Yes, it is.
That is like Holdover season.
Yeah.
You know what season?
Good movie.
That basically Holdover's so good. You know what that season basically isn't? It's not Noel season. Noel is set on Christmas Eve.
Noel set on Christmas Eve, and we're going to talk about Noel. We're going to talk about John Travolta's
Sleigh
new
Lightning.
Capital One ad.
The sweatiest name, to the extent I'm struggling to like Greased Sleigh Lightning.
I just like.
Should we talk about that first, or should we get into
I think
Noel
we should
first?
talk about that first.
Yeah, we should just get into it, right?
Because we've already covered one Santa Claus Capital One ad.
We covered two.
The Holiday Night Fever.
We covered Holiday Night Fever, and then we covered the first one.
There
was the one in like 2021
with the Samuel Jackson, or
that was like the Pulp Fiction one.
Yeah,
there was a Pulp Fiction one, then a Holiday Night Fever one.
I forgot
and now
about that one.
Stuart, how many like years will he be doing this until we get to like the circumstantial Travoltas?
Well, he's only getting closer and closer to proper Santa age.
Yes.
So like I think in theory he could probably be doing this for a very
but I mean
long time.
like when do we get like Life on the Line Capital One? Like how
you
many
mean
years
quality?
do we have to go through to like we're riffing on Life on the Line. We've run out of his classics and we're just like I don't fucking know. He's a line worker now.
I see the Pulp Fiction dance Christmas commercial that he did with Samuel Jackson. That's the first time he dons the suit, the wig and beard. And, you know, the commercials have only gone higher up in quality because I feel
Production
value. Because, like, that first one's literally just him and Samuel Jackson, like a Zoom call with some production design and stuff like that.
Have you noticed that he's, like, just yelling at you on social media platforms now? Any social media thing that I open, I get the Capital One ads, and it's just, like, Travolta looking at the lens, like, yelling at me to buy Capital One or something.
Weird.
It's a little unnerving. It feels like fiction becoming reality for me sometimes.
A little bit, yeah. But then like we get to Holiday Night Fever, and that's like got more location work. He's like, you know, it's got like they spent money on the music. He's doing more dances and stuff, and they got the club scene at the end. Like he's going to different stores, so that one's obviously a higher quality. Greased Sleigh Ride-In.
Let's play it.
Let's play it, shall we? Let's play it.
Ho, 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 ho. Well, this sleigh could be Frostomatic, Tinselmatic, 1.5% cash back-o-matic. It's Greased Lightning.
What a fucking hurl.
Greased Lightning.
Go Greased Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile.
Greased Lightning, go Greased Lightning.
Go Greased Lightning, you're coasting through the heat lap trials.
Greased Lightning, go.
Do you think that's him singing?
I think it is him singing.
Greased Lightning. Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile.
Props to the elves extras.
You are supreme, Grease Lightning.
CGI
Full
reindeer.
CGI reindeer.
Full CGI reindeer. Some like
Admittedly, a good riff. The car flying
What's
off
in
like it
your
doesn't
wallet?
So yeah, that is that's the Capital One Grease Sleigh Ride-In.
the production value,
Huge.
See, there's a lot of times where you see something like that, and it's like an old actor reprising their role to like hawk a credit card or something.
Yeah,
and it's like sad.
Yeah,
you know, like there's like, oh man, like
he's having fun doing it.
He seems like completely unbothered doing this. He seems like he's having a good time.
Listen, you're not.
I don't think. Well, if there's something we discern from a year and a half of covering him, is that he's kind of shameless. I do kind of think.
I mean, like, the thing is, too, is like, as long as he has private jets that need fuel,
Yeah.
he's gonna do these Capital One ads.
Like, I think that he's shameless, and I think he's just like, I don't think he has any problem reprising, like, taking a stroll down memory lane, even if it is like sell a credit card.
Sell a fucking credit card. What is it gonna
Like,
go
there's actors like Harrison Ford who are like, oh, if I play Han Solo again, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Yeah.
And he did, and he had a good time. But like,
But
you're never gonna see him like doing a Capital One like, I shot first, and so does Quicksilver when you go to with 1.5% cash back.
It's like you can make the Kessel Run at 1.5%. Oh, I'm talking about Capital One's Quicksilver.
I made the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs, and you can get 12% cash back. No, like he's never gonna do that. He's never gonna do that.
No, John Travolta will.
And if he did, it would be like very sad to see.
Yeah.
John Travolta like is probably just like, you want me to do Grease again? Absolutely. I don't think it's any problem.
Absolutely, man.
I think he's just like, that's fantastic.
That's just fantastic.
I think he's just like is happy to do it.
Does he have like I remember there was a time we were talking about a bunch of different movies he was going to come out with soon, and now I just feel like I've dropped off the radar.
Oh, they're Stuart
because like that's the more I heard is in a lawsuit right now.
The weapon, the gunshots that are promised at our podcast in the months and years to come, are immense. Yeah. There are 4 movies in post production that he's in. I think we might have mentioned the last time.
I see Cash Out 3.
Cash Out 3, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Black Tides, which is the killer orca movie with
Good.
him and Melissa Barrera.
Good.
Look at this thing. There's an animatronic orca that they're using for the
Whoa.
movie. That movie might actually kind of go.
Jaws, but with an orca.
I'm going to be straight up with you. That movie might actually go. And then there's ED or Ed, I can't tell, about a sentient crash test dummy.
Okay.
All right. And then there's November 1963, which we talked about is one of the 2 competing JFK assassination movies.
Yes.
That we'll be covering on this show.
Yes.
But yeah, those are the 4 things he has coming. And then presumably more Capital One ads. Well, what is the funniest Travolta movie they could do a Capital One ad riff on?
Well, I thought it would have been Saturday Night Fever because it's such a serious movie.
So serious. And they did it.
And they did it, but it's like they just do all the dancey, happy stuff about it. I like that on his like IMDb. It's like the Capital One ads are credited under his acting. Yeah. Like it's like Die Hard, Mobland, The Shepherd, Capital One Quicksilver, Holiday Night Fever, Cash Out, High Rollers.
Capital One Christmas ad.
The funniest thing they could do, I mean, well, it's obvious, isn't it? Was
it Old Dogs?
No. Listen, New York's the greatest fucking city.
Oh, yeah, they didn't go on Christmas. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Come on. That's the obvious one, right?
Santa's just like, it's like, and you're like flying over the North Pole.
With jingle bells.
And then it just cuts to like the workshop or whatever. And it comes down, he's looking, he's like, let me tell you something. The North Pole's the greatest fucking workshop in the world.
Yeah.
My workshop. I was a kid on these fucking streets. I started in the gutter and then I rose to the top. This life ends one of 2 ways. Dead or with a Quicksilver 15% cash back.
Yeah, but I mean,
it ends with like the montage of all the New Jerseyans being like, he was a great guy, except it's a bunch of elves being like, he was a great guy. I like Santa.
Yeah, what's labor laws?
I don't care if he killed some guys. He might have exploited workers.
Yeah, but like honestly, like I do think it is either Gotti or. And this is, I'm only thinking in the sense of like commercials, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do commercials think about when it comes to like, what money do we throw at the wall? It's to get good actors, right? You already locked in Travolta, to Capital One. How can we take it to the next level? What can we throw money at to make it to the next level? What do commercials tend to throw money at?
You do Face Off.
You do Face Off,
and Nick Cage is Krampus, and they swap places.
Or I just think that they're just like they're playing each other, but and then somehow fits
so you kind of do like
Capital
a Santa Claus 2.
I don't know if it's a Christmassy Capital One ad, but I guess that's like maybe if that's the only way you can make it happen. I'm sure there's a way you can squeeze out like a Christmas Face Off Nick Cage John Travolta ad.
Yeah,
there's a
there's
a way to do that.
You can make that happen.
You can make that happen.
Because like blowout Christmas ad.
No,
that'd be funny.
It's not like first off, it's like there's like. I don't know if people know about Blowout for it to be like.
I know, but it would go.
It would go. Like, imagine he's holding
He's holding Nancy out.
He's holding
Mrs. Claus in front of the American flag.
Claus in front of the American flag and the panorama.
Except instead of the American flag, it's a big Capital One billboard.
Capital One will take over the world. Yeah. So,
but then the question is, what movie do they do next? Because they kind of did the 3 canonical Travoltas.
Yes, Pulp Fiction, Saturday Night Fever, and Grease.
Like what is next year's Capital One at?
Do you see that? Like,
do you just repeat?
I've been a lot more active on Letterboxd lately, just because I get
been
bored.
Very nice.
So I put together. I've been updating my list of
lists are great.
Best of like the season of like the seasons of the podcast, and trying to think here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's truly Jeff. It's Face Off or it's Gotti.
Those would be the funniest. I mean,
you're not
Face
doing,
Off
you're not
truly
doing,
feels like the next one they would have to do.
Because like that's the one we would be like, okay, like we've gotten Samuel Jackson in the first one. We like did CGI reindeer and Grease Lightning in the third one. He did the Holiday Night Fever dance in the second one. What can we like step up? And it's we got to get Nick Cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage is actually
Has Nick Cage ever done a commercial?
I am sure Nick Cage has done a commercial.
I don't know, man. He reads like it's like a law. That's like, my name is Nicholas, former Coppola, now Cage. I will never do a commercial.
Is it like Ving Rhames where he's the Arby's voice? Arby's. Ethan. You're gonna have to buy the Arby's. The meat, the Ethan. What's an Arby's meal? I haven't eaten an Arby's.
So funny enough, Nicolas Cage.
You seem like a guy who's eaten at Arby's. What's something you get at Arby's?
Chicken strips and mozzarella.
Ethan, get the big beef and cheddar. Ethan, buy the big beef and cheddar.
You know, the voice is kind of like the same though.
Nick Cage did seem to do some surreal commercials.
Yeah, you Googled it too, right? It's like there's a bunch of surreal Japanese ads that he did. But I've not seen a lot of like other like more modern ads that he's done.
It looks like he did some Geico ads.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow. Capital One, you know what to do. Call up.
Yeah, get Nick Cage. Honestly, do it. I'm typically averse to like, advertising in this respect.
Yeah, everybody.
But like
you and everybody in this universe.
I think it's very cynical. It's kind of evil. But like, just do it, right? Just do it.
I mean,
if you're gonna do it, do it.
I'll say this, like, especially watching this commercial, because I finally worked as like an AD on my like first commercial not that long ago, and it was like a commercial for like a fairly sizable company. But I'll tell you that the theme of the commercial that we did 3 days, was like patriotism.
Hell yeah, brother.
Because it's like the whole thing of like the company that we advertised makes all their stuff in the United States. So like every single frame that we shot, there was like art department put up a big fucking 100 feet by 50 foot American flag in the background, just dangling over an active working factory. But I'm thinking about like how fun it would have been to work on this commercial. I mean, John Travolta just seems like when he shows up on commercials, he's just there to have a fun time.
He's back. So what are we doing? What are we advertising?
Time for me to don the wig again. Don the beard.
I must put on.
I see.
Become the man. Take up the beard.
There's
Become
like
the man you were born to be.
Nicolas Cage McNuggets. I don't know. That doesn't seem real though.
Try some AI shit.
Yeah, that seems like thing. You gotta really siphon through the AI. All right. Well,
should we get into the main event, the main entree, as it were?
The main fucking event. Yes. A film by Chaz Palminteri.
Which is crazy.
Who's Chaz Palminteri?
Okay.
Jeff?
Chaz Palminteri is an accomplished playwright and actor.
Are you reading his bio?
No, I don't even have. I'm just pulling it up right now.
Read the bio. Can I read the bio?
Yes, you may.
Can I read the bio? Because it's a fucking great ass bio.
Read it.
All right. Bronx born and raised, Chaz Palminteri was a natural choice to continue the Italianate torch in film and the tradition set forth in the 1970s. Hold on, let me get some backing track to this. Let me get some good backing track to this. Sorry about that. So just give me just a second. I'm almost there. Almost there. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
You're the one reading it. Are you ready?
Bronx born and raised, Chaz Palminteri was a natural choice to continue the Italianate torch in film. The tradition set forth in the 1970s by such icons as director Martin Scorsese and actors Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, John Cazale, and Joe Pesci. Palminteri has brought grit, muscle, and evocative realism to the sidewalks of his New York neighborhood, violent as they are and were. Chaz was born Calogero Lorenzo Palminteri in 1952 in the Bronx, New York, the son of Rose, a homemaker, and Lorenzo Palminteri, a bus driver. He grew up in a tough area of the Bronx, giving him the life lessons that would later prove very useful to his career. He graduated from Theodore Roosevelt High School and started out pursuing his craft in 1973, studying at the Actors Studio. He appeared off-Broadway in the early 1980s while paying his dues as a bouncer and doorman at nightclubs, among other jobs. In 1986, he headed west and found that his ethnic qualifications was well suited for getting tough talker parts. Slick attorneys, unflinching hoods, and hard-nosed cops were all part of his ethnic streetwise persona in such TV shows as Wise Guys 87, Matlock 86, Hill Street Blues 81. In films, he started off playing a 1930s-style gangster in Sylvester Stallone's Oscar 1991. Although his roles were sharp, well-acted, and with a distinct edge to them, there was nothing in him to show that he was capable of stronger leading parts. In 1988, he wrote for himself a play entitled, quote, A Bronx Tale, a powerful one-man stage commentary in which he depicted his bruising childhood in great detail, which included witnessing gangland slayings. Palminteri brought each and every character to life, 18 in all, in this autobiographical piece. His friends, enemies, even his own family. He showcased for years at both Los Angeles and New York, finally sparking the interest of his film idol, Robert De Niro. De Niro, wanting to direct for the first time, saw the potential of this project and brought both it and the actor-writer to the screen. Palminteri played one of the flashier roles, Sonny, a gangster in the movie version. An unknown film commodity at the time, Chaz had stubbornly refused to sell his stage property. The offers went into the 7 figures, unless he was a part of the package as both actor and screenwriter. De Niro, who became his mentor, backed him up in all the way. And the rest is history. A Bronx Tale in 1993, which featured his actress-producer wife Gianna Palminteri, earned strong reviews. At age 41, Palminteri had become an overnight star. Other important projects quickly fell his way. He received a well-deserved Oscar nomination for the following year for his portrayal of Runyon-esque Hitman in Woody Allen's hilarious jazz-era comedy Bullets Over Broadway, 94. He was on the right side of the law in both The Perez Family, 95, his romantic lead, and the classic crimer The Usual Suspects, 95. He played the ill-fated Brute in Diabolique, 1996, and wrote a second screenplay, Faithful, 96, in which he again plays a hitman terrorizing both Cher and Ryan O'Neal. Though Palminteri was invariably drawn into a rather tight-fitting, often violent typecast, it has been a secure and flashy one that continues to run strong into the millennium. Surprisingly, the one obvious show he missed out on was HBO's The Sopranos. True to form, his trademark flesh-lipped snarl was spotted in gritty urban settings, playing a Hell's Kitchen cop and One-Eyed King, starring actor-producer Armand Desante, a pool hustler mentor in Pool Hall Junkies 2002, a mob boss in The Fix 2005, a dirty cop in Running Scared 2006, the titular scam artist as Yonkers Joe 2008, a karaoke-loving Italian psychiatrist in Once More with Feeling 2009, and an abusive husband and father in Mighty Fine 2012. Other Millennium filming includes starring presences in Body Armor, The Dukes, the title conman as Yonkers Joe, Once More with Feeling, Mighty Fine, as well as prime supports in Running Scared, A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints, Push, Jolene, Once Upon a Time in Queens, Legend, Vault, Clover. TV Crimes continues to occupy his time as well, clocking into series such as Kojak, Resilient Isles, and Godfather of Harlem. Occasionally, he will lighten up as his reoccurring role as Shorty on the popular sitcom Modern Family.
That was incredible. Just got the entire Chaz Palminteri story. He clearly wrote that himself, right?
My favorite part is the one show he'd seen obvious for he missed out on, HBO's The Sopranos. Because he is the guy that you look at and be like, oh,
that guy's in The Sopranos.
That guy's in The Sopranos. He's not in The Sopranos.
He's not in The Sopranos. No, Chaz Palminteri, it was crazy. Those are my favorite IMDb bios, where it's so clear that they're rep or they wrote it themselves.
Yeah.
But he's just momentarily like A Bronx Tale is like an incredible movie. His like live performance. My dad and sister went to go see a live performance of him like 3 months ago.
Really? Wow.
He's still doing A Bronx Tale every now and again.
Wow. Cool.
He plays every single role in the show.
Right. Yes.
But A Bronx Tale's like a monster hit. Well, I shouldn't say monster hit, but it's like a big hit off of his involvement in it, critically. And it kind of like launches him into a like 90s, early 2000s run of, modest success.
Yeah.
He gets the Oscar nomination for Bullets Over Broadway. He's in Usual Suspects. And then he just kind of like starts popping up and stuff. And it's funny for how like like that the thing is like one of the great minds of his generation. He does just kind of like settle into doing things. Like he does a series of commercials for Vanilla Coke where he would like walk up to celebrities and be like, "Hey, why are you drinking that? You should be drinking a Vanilla Coke instead, eh?" And he hands him a Vanilla Coke.
That's the commercial.
He does a lot of like voiceover work. He's the villain in the first Stuart Little movie, like the bad cat.
Very good.
He did a Call of Duty. He plays Sal in a Call of Duty to Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Which finds like genuinely an impressive actor, an impressive career. And Noel is kind of like the more. It's the one thing he directs, which is funny.
Yeah.
So it kind of seems like weirdly this is his like
not blank check, but blank check movie kind of.
I would call like his blank check career moment, not his blank check movie.
Yeah.
Like off of the success of A Bronx Tale and like kind of the enduring legacy of that.
And this is also out after Bullets Over Broadway.
Yeah, it's been almost 10 years at this point since Bullets Over Broadway.
So interesting. Okay.
But like he's had a pretty successful run as a character actor post A Bronx Tale. A Bronx Tale showed like he has a story sense to him. And I'm sure it was just like he really wanted to direct and he put himself in the ring, and based on, that decade of like kind of commitment to the craft, they're finally like, all right, we'll let this guy direct a movie.
Yeah.
And the advantage of being a like successful actor directing a movie is you can usually get a lot of other actors to be in your movie.
Yeah.
Because they want to work with you and they like you as a person. It's not like you're a random director going out. You're like, "Hey, it's me, Chaz. How you doing, Susan? You want to be in the movie?" However, which does lead to this movie having a kind of remarkably stacked cast.
Yeah.
For what it is.
Right. For like, you got to think about the time this movie came out for its cast, because people looking at it with a 2025 lens, you're like,
who are these people?
Who are these people? But you got to think 2004, Penelope Cruz popping off, Paul Walker. This is like during his Fast and Furious run, popping off. Alan Arkin's still like, I think at this point, he's still probably like top of the litter right now, right?
Yeah, he's about to get his Oscar nomination for Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, so like
next year.
He's doing really well.
Like Alan Arkin,
Susan Sarandon.
Alan Arkin and Susan Sarandon and Robin Williams, like they're not like at the height of their craft by any means, but like they're pretty respectable actors.
Yeah,
all three of them.
It still brings a credibility to your movie.
Yeah, and then like Penelope Cruz and Paul Walker are like up and comers right now. Like Paul Walker has been in the first 2 Fast and Furious movies. And so it's like it's an impressive roster of cast that they assemble for this.
Right. Yeah. I think I read your Letterboxd review for it, and I wrote something very similar.
Yeah.
Where it is just like, I wrote that it's a slightly higher budget, low budget Christmas movie.
No, it feels like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
It feels like a Hallmark movie. Sorry, Jazz. But it feels like a Hallmark movie, but with a little bit more gravitas to it, mostly because the cast is good.
Yeah.
And they're able to sell the insane reality of this world.
Good? We'll talk.
Well, no, they're all good actors.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
There's one performance in the movie I would describe as insane.
Oh, I have it queued up.
Because you simply must.
I have it queued up.
All right. I want to get through.
Yeah.
Because we got to get to the Alan Arkin of it all.
Yeah. I don't have much context as it refers to Robin.
He's uncredited in this, which is interesting.
Which is interesting because he plays a big part.
Yes.
Like,
he's a substantial role in this movie.
Substantial role. So the fact that he's uncredited is interesting.
Stuart, how'd you feel about the vibe of this movie?
In what way?
I found this a very pleasant watch.
Interesting.
Like it's a movie I was real like, not that I loved the movie or like liked it that much, but I found it very pleasant to just sit with.
The movie is like
it has a nice Christmas vibe to it.
I was going to say, yeah.
It's not like it's shot super well or anything, but like, it's not like abysmal.
I was going to say that this movie does kind of coat you in that classical, warm, syrupy Christmas vibe.
It's my favorite type of Christmas vibe is Lonely Christmas in terms of movies.
Yeah. I could see people having like a soft spot for it.
As much as I love like your Christmas vacations and whatnot, like Holdovers, which we mentioned, or the end of Catch Me If You Can. I like movies that are set on Christmas that are kind of about like
the loneliness,
like that are either about the loneliness or like, all right, well, we're gonna get one day where we're not lonely, and then we go right back into it. Iron Man 3, great movie about being lonely on Christmas.
I will say, like, I liked the vibe in the sense that it made me feel so comfortable I fell asleep.
Yeah,
that's actually
it's a reasonably cozy movie.
It's a cozy movie.
As the plotting is kind of insane.
Like the plot's insane. Some of the performances are shoddy. And then the Alan Arkin bit just like hits you like a fucking semi truck, and you're like, what the fuck? And then Robin Williams of it all. That's a real. I will say, like, so to tell the audience, this is a story that's like, is Love Actually like this, or is there a different movie I'm thinking about where it's like a Christmas story where it's anthological?
No, this is very Love Actually.
Yeah, and
this is like New York low budget Love Actually.
Yeah, like there's 4 different anthological segments that intersect on occasion.
I do think Love Actually is actually more insane than this.
Yeah,
because there's part of me that's like, is this more insane? I know Love Actually is more insane.
It's been so long since I've seen
Love Actually like kind of a movie that when you feel like you're going insane watching Love Actually, like you're like, huh? I actually like it quite a bit. I am a sucker for like a really sappy Christmas movie. I can fall into that pretty quick.
Yeah,
but like Love Actually is like if you just like poured straight sugar down your throat. So do you know what one of the main plot points of Love Actually is? Hugh Grant as the prime minister sticking it to Billy Bob Thornton, essentially playing George W. Bush.
No, I did not.
That happens like 30 minutes into the movie.
Wow.
Bush's like, we're gonna take over. It's not Bush, but it's
Bush.
We're gonna take over and exploit your country for oil or whatever he says. And Hugh Grant's like, we will not be doing that. We are Britain and we are our own country. And everyone's like, ah! And they go crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, this movie is like anthological. It has a few different segments that each intersect.
It has basically 3 main plots.
There's the Paul Walker
Penelope Cruz bit.
Well, it's weird because like Paul Walker, Penelope Cruz are a couple, but then they split and go their separate ways and each have their own.
I would say there's the Paul Walker, the Penelope Cruz, the Susan Sarandon, and then
Alan Arkin joins into the Paul Walker.
Yeah, he's
story.
He's in the Paul Walker story.
Robin Williams joins the Susan Sarandon story.
And then there's that guy who I hate.
Which guy?
The 4th storyline, the guy who breaks his arm to get to the party.
Oh,
that guy fucking sucks.
The guy fucking sucks. He's horrible.
You know what? I'm glad he's homeless. I'll say it.
Yeesh.
I shouldn't say that over Christmas.
Yeesh. Marcus Thompson, he plays Jules Calvert. Yeah, really
I
bad.
just want to get to the party.
But yeah, I don't have much context for like why Robin Williams said yes. He's uncredited. I'm sure he's just doing a favor.
This is the type of thing he would do.
It is the type of thing he would do, especially in this time period. It is definitely the type of thing he would do.
Can I say, I think he is good in this movie. He's fine.
He's okay in this movie.
I would say he's like fine in this movie.
He's just okay.
I would say it leans into the Robin thing that we've kind of honed in on is like, there's a deep sadness to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he kind of has a puppy dog face.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you need to deploy some sadness in your movie, like someone who just like kind of looks like you just feel bad for him when you look at him, Robin's kind of the guy you put in this role.
There's a credit to his performance in this movie and there's a lot of wacky situations that pop up in this movie that the movie wants to kind of justify, and you're sitting there being like, no, that wouldn't make sense. Like Susan Sarandon just walking into a random family's house and being sat down.
That shit's crazy.
That shit's fucking nuts. But Robin Williams, like earning Susan Sarandon's trust and like spending the night at the house,
That feels right.
For some reason, the movie makes it feel right.
Yes.
And I believe it. But then if you stop to think about it, you're like, oh, this is a random stranger you're letting into your house.
It's the value of like movie stars, like him and Susan Sarandon in that scene. That whole interaction, and it's also just like the Christmas thing. Like no one wants to be alone on Christmas.
Yeah.
And just like if you make a connection with someone, just like you'll spend one night with them, just so you guys aren't alone.
But also, Susan Sarandon's bit was the most compelling for me in the story.
Susan Sarandon's story is good in this movie.
Is actually really good in this movie, and she's really good in this movie.
Yes,
I could have watched a whole movie about her story.
She's quite good.
Yeah. Anytime it switched to fucking that broken hand guy,
broken hand guy, I wanted to like throw my TV out the window.
Yeah.
And then like the Paul Walker thing is like insane, so it's kind of entertaining.
Yeah,
but I'm not like really compelled by their story.
But I don't care about like Penelope Cruz's arc in the story whatsoever.
Yeah, no,
she's definitely just like a male gazy kind of role.
She's like my husband. My fiance. He loves me, but he loves me too much.
You're missing the bit where she's like exposing her cleavage and being like, "My husband, he loves me." Like
it's just me, Penelope Cruz.
Like I love Penelope Cruz, and like she's a great actress, but like in this movie, it's very clearly it's like, yep, you're the male gay sex object in this movie. Like that's like, don't let anybody be fooled.
Do not be
it's
fooled.
like you got casted to fill a certain purpose of this movie.
Is she in Too Fast, Too Furious? No, it's Eva Mendes, I think.
That's fucking someone's race.
No, I was just trying to think.
Oh, that's the other Hispanic lady. Oh my god!
I was trying to think if they worked together before.
It's okay. I'm sure I would have.
That's a movie that has Cole Hauser playing like a Cuban drug lord.
Oh yes,
he's like, "Hey, it's me, Cole Hauser. I'm a Cuban drug lord." I'm like, "No, you're not."
Cole Hauser.
Cole Hauser. You are simply not a Cuban drug lord.
We've talked about him a couple times.
We have. But Susan Sarandon, let's just kind of go through the main stories.
Yes. So we start off with
Sad Sarandon.
Sad Sarandon. That's so good.
Sad Sarandon.
Sad Sarandon. And she's shopping around for Christmas and she meets a friend and the friend's like, "Oh, how's it going? Oh, I'm not married and I'm 40 and I have no kids and I'm alone." That's essentially the dialogue.
Yeah, the other one's like, "Well, I'm happy.
Well, I'm happy and living in Connecticut with, blah, 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 blah." And he's like, "Oh, that's great. That's good for you." And so she goes back to her work office and she has a date.
Yeah.
It's like with this younger guy who works at the office.
So this guy, did you recognize him?
Because
I'm watching this and I'm like, I know this guy from something.
I feel like I know him from something, but it's not like.
I finally register what it was.
Who?
I finally looked him up. He is. Do you remember in The Dark Knight Rises when there's like that?
Yeah, the special forces guy.
That CIA team.
The CIA team who gets shot right away.
Yeah, the CIA team who like comes in like, "Hey, we're here to take down Bane."
Yeah,
Bane's guys come in and kill him.
Yeah.
And he gets strung up on the bridge, and Batman's like, "No!"
Oh yeah. I feel like I've seen him in other things too.
I cannot get a Dark Knight.
He is like pretty much like the. He's a cop, special ops
Dark
type.
Knight Rises is a movie with Christmas energy. It's set like it's very snowy.
It's very snowy. It's very cold. Yeah.
That's a movie with Christmas energy.
Yeah. Interesting.
Maybe I'll watch it this Christmas.
Christmas energy.
I'm gonna put that on my Christmas list.
Christmas energy movie, Jeff. Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight, good Christmas energy.
Yep. And I don't even like Hateful Eight that much, but I think it would be great to watch in Christmas. It'd be great to watch while there's like a blizzard outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Movies about people trapped in a place because of a blizzard always hit with me. Always hit. When are they bad? Day After Tomorrow, Christmas energy.
Remember Day After Tomorrow when they have to outrun the cold?
The ice.
They're outrunning the cold.
We're going to burn the bikes before the cold gets to us.
And there's like all the ice coming. They're like, ah!
The dude gestures to his dog. "Hey, get away from the ice. It's going to get you."
That's crazy.
Yeah. The ice is gonna get you. The ice is coming. It's gonna get you. Though it does have that really cool effect of the ice like starting from the sky and like coming down the buildings. That part's pretty cool.
You know what? You know what sucks about modern politics?
Why? What?
They have ruined the Day After Tomorrow. You can't say I'm running from ice anymore. Because now it's like an actual thing that's deeply concerning in our country.
It's really horrendous to say, but like you were there, but I hosted a little get together at my place not too long ago.
I like how you announced that to me. You said you were there.
You were there.
You weren't addressing the audience. You were addressing me still.
One of my friends texted me and she was like, "Hey, what do you want me to bring?" And I was like, "Oh, we really could use some ice. Bring ice."
Yeah.
And she's like, I will not break ice. It was just like they've ruined even just the object ice.
Yes.
How bad do you have to be to even ruin? It's like
guys, can I say something?
It's like there's an organization called Paint.
Yeah.
And it's like they're doing atrocities. It's like, hey, does anyone want to come over and paint my apartment? No.
Yeah.
It's like,
Travolting wishes you a Merry Christmas unless you're an ICE agent, in which case go fuck yourself.
unless you're an ICE agent, you should
quit your job and go volunteer at a food bank.
We hope that when your daughter asks how your day was at work, you're honest with her and tell her you're splitting families apart. That's all. Anyway.
Okay. So Susan Sarandon is sad that she's alone on Christmas. That's the only thing she wants is not be alone on Christmas. Her mom has like deep dementia, essentially.
Yes.
And she's visiting her, and her mom's just like kind of like catatonic in the bed, for lack of a better term.
Mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, parents with dementia, always hit.
I'm going to just I think we just do one story at a time.
I agree.
Because we can get through them pretty.
She's trying to get the mom to talk. She's not talking. She's also not eating.
She's not eating. It's a problem.
What's a problem?
And so she gets flustered with her mom. She had gotten her a little angel. So she walks across the hall and sees that there's an old man who's just like laid up in a bed by himself, alone. Nobody comes to visit him.
We don't see his face.
We don't see his face.
Yet.
So she comes in to put the angel on his window, and she turns around, and there actually is someone sitting in here, Robin Williams.
This is where I text you.
Yes.
I text you because like as soon as I see Robin Williams hidden behind the doorway being the one person there, I was like, this reads like Angel of Death kind of vibe.
Yeah, you kind of get the vibe he might be something supernatural, and he is.
And he is.
Yeah.
The reveal is that he is something supernatural, but it's dumber than what you would think it would be. It's dumber than what you think it would be. So she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know you were here." It's like, "Oh, it's okay."
Yeah.
And then she leaves.
Yeah.
And then she goes on her date with this guy.
But she can't be intimate with him.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel right.
He's
to her.
very forward.
Yeah, he's very forward.
To the point where I'm just like,
he's like, I gotta go fight Bane.
I'm almost thinking like this is like too good to be true. Like there's a point where I'm thinking like, did someone from The Office pay him to like do this? Because he's like being really forward. Like, just it reads as the kind of thing of like, hey, like, what's her character name in the story? Susan Sarandon, Rose. It's like, hey, Rose has been really lonely. She's not gotten laid in like a long time. What would you think? And she's also, because she's not getting laid, she's kind of a bitch at work. So like, maybe you take one for the team, I don't know. And like, you know what I mean? It just kind of was reading that like energy of like, this almost seems too good to be true. Why are you being this like, but no, he really is just like, I guess, deeply attracted to her and it wants to fuck.
Yeah.
He wants
DTF.
He wants to fuck. And they're at dinner and he's like, well, like, what do you want to do after this? You're like, well, we can go see movies. I don't want to go see a movie.
No, I want to see
I want to see
that I'm looking at.
I want to see you move under me. Sorry.
But she doesn't go for it.
Just
and now she is once again more alone on Christmas.
Well, he comes over and they do make out, but she's like, nope, stop. And then he does leave. Yeah. And he says like, it is you, for the record.
It's fucked up.
You're dumb and whatever. But
then we got about 30 more minutes of Susan Sarandon and Charlie Brown walking around New York.
Christmas time is here.
Because she now we can kind of pick up the Penelope Cruz Paul Walker thing.
Yeah. So
Paul Walker is a cop.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just driving around and he sees Penelope Cruz like, hey, beautiful, let me give you a ride in my cop car. And you're like, this guy's creepy. And then it turns out they're fiance and he's just messing with her.
Yeah.
But then he sees her with a guy inside of her work.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, she's cheating on me.
Yeah, I didn't see the screen very clearly. Does she kiss the guy?
No, she just hugs the guy.
She just hugs the guy. But Paul Walker is known for having like his character, I should say, not Paul Walker the actor.
Yeah.
But his character, it's like said that he has like an anger issue, which is like 98% of cops in America right now. So, so he drops her off. He sees them hug, and then he goes to the diner, and then. Hold on, let me just.
He goes to the diner with his partner.
I know. What? I know, I'm sorry.
You know, a cup of coffee, this is number 4. Where the hell you been?
What 4?
Wedding plans, you know.
Number 4.
Just one cup, I promise, we're out of here.
What can I get you?
Just coffee.
Oh, hi.
That's Alan Arkin.
Right. Yeah, just coffee, and we're in a bit of a hurry.
Okay.
Yeah, so they go to the diner. The partner's like, what the fuck? You're late. And then Alan Arkin walks up to the table and it's like, oh.
Press the button.
Wow, this is a disaster.
Alan Arkin shows up.
And he is He is just like, hi.
No, he's just like, hey, how are you? Good. He's like, you like a little bit of honey, huh?
He's like,
and he's being so weird. And immediately I'm like,
eat a page for hours.
I'm immediately like, I am locked in to whatever Alan Arkin is doing right now.
I don't know what Alan
It takes
Arkin is doing.
45 fucking minutes basically to get to the bottom of what's going on with this guy.
Because he is like,
he's like
thirsty.
He's thirsting for Paul Walker.
He's thirsting for Paul Walker.
Yeah, and this movie has like a decent few weird dated gay jokes for
Yes,
2005.
I was gonna say-
I wouldn't even call them jokes. I would say like
there's one
offhanded
bit with
beats with
Penelope
Billy
Cruz and Billy Porter, where it's like, well, I have some news for you, buddy. I'm gay.
Yes.
And then the movie gets really quiet, like it's a dramatic thing. Oh no. Oh my god. He's fucking gay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a disaster.
But Paul Walker basically just starts getting stalked by Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
And he's on the outs with Penelope Cruz, who goes to stay with her family.
Just like to quickly say, like, so when he checks out at the diner and he, like, the cops, his partner is like, that guy's like checking you out. He's like, no, he's not. And then he's like, almond butter cookies.
Can I read for you my notes during this movie?
Your favorite.
Can I read for you my notes?
Hi.
My notes are Susan Sarandon is too closed off to feel Christmas. Paul Walker goes crazy and attacks the gay guy looking for Penelope Cruz. What is Alan Arkin's deal? Alan Arkin needs to cut to the chase. Susan Sarandon infiltrating the Latin Christmas party, LOL. Mikey, there's something you want to tell me. Alan Arkin is crazy.
Hey, Paul, unzip your pants. like it's like, because like he's performing it very much in like a romantic kind of a way.
Yeah.
And so when they're checking out the diner, he's like, hey, I get off at 9. That's a real line he says in the movie. He's like, I get off at 9. Maybe we could. He's like,
hang out.
Dude, what's your deal? It's like, oh, it's just been so long since you and
Since
I.
I've seen
Am
you.
I underdoing it? Overdoing
No,
it?
you're in fact maybe underdoing it.
I'm maybe underdoing it. He's like, it's been so long since I've been with. And he's like, been with what?
Infuriating because like you're just watching this and you're like, Alan Arkin, explain yourself.
Yeah.
Like, just tell him whatever is going on.
And Paul Walker is understandably like, bro, I'm not like that, and I don't know you, and he leaves. Then Penelope Cruz comes back over to the apartment to decorate the tree, but brings her friend, who's played by Bill. No, who is it?
I forget the guy. I don't care who that guy is.
It's somebody, but anyway, brings over a friend, and they're like decorating the tree, and then Paul Walker gets home and he punches the guy in the face. And he's like, what the fuck? And then Penelope Cruz is like, yeah, what the fuck? And he's like,
the guy's like, I'm gay.
It's like, are you fucking somebody behind my back? It's like, buddy, I'm gay. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, this is a disaster.
I didn't know that. I just, you're telling me now for the first time.
And so Paul Walker basically ruined their engagement.
And she like
jealousy
splits with him.
So she goes to stay with her family.
Yes.
Which where we pick back up with Susan Sarandon.
Yep.
She's walking down the street and she hears like Latin music coming from a house.
What was that gesture you were doing?
That was me dancing. And she's like, huh. And then like a woman gets out of a car and like thinks she's stepping in and hands her a bunch of food, and she walks in, and then Susan Sarandon like gets trapped in the house, kind of.
Yeah, it's really weird.
She has the option to leave at any time,
but like whenever she does, another person comes in behind her, like sort of pushing her further into the house. She sees Penelope Cruz crying on a couch,
and they talk about it.
And
they
talk about
their respective problems.
Penelope Cruz goes into the dining room, and then like Susan Sarandon's like thinking like she's gonna leave, and then she like think, oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
join the family for dinner. And she walks in, they all look at her like, Who
the fuck are you?
Who's this white lady who just walked in?
To be fair to the movie, if like I've been in the position where it's like if you have a big enough family, you do see some people you're like, I don't recognize you, but like I'm sure you're with somebody, so I'm just gonna like go with it. Like maybe I'll just like, hey, like my name's Stuart. Like, what's your name? I've not seen you. And it's like, oh, I'm somebody. I'm this person's like second cousin or ex. Like I'm this person's fiance or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, but like, it's understandable that people are just walking into the house, like not paying her any attention. Cause it's like in that moment, you're like, cause when she walks in the dining room and everyone's looking at her, it's like, there's almost that unspokenness of like, did you bring her? Did you bring her? Did you bring her? No.
Yeah.
And then she leaves the apartment and she's embarrassed.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's a weird scene because it's like you're not even like kind of swept up in the idea of like she's gonna join them for Christmas. You're just like the whole time you're like you should leave.
Yeah,
you should leave.
You should leave.
You should leave.
This whole experiment was fun, but you should leave.
It's like you've seen movies where like you're like, oh, it's nice that she's going to join them.
Or it's like the thing where it's a sad Charlie Brown. They're walking outside and they look into a window and they see a family eating dinner and then they're sad and they keep walking.
Christmas
but this
is so
is
cool.
that moment where it's like you actually break into the house.
Yeah, just actually infiltrate the home
and sit down with them and like pull a gun and be like, nobody get up.
Yeah, and so she leaves and Penelope Cruz follows her and is like, no, you were so nice for the 1 minute we talked to each other. I'm going to come with you and leave all my family behind.
Yeah, so they go to a bar on Christmas. And
this scene, weird. Because they talk and then Penelope Cruz is like, I'm going to go talk to him. And so she leaves. But like Susan Sarandon kind of opens up to Penelope Cruz. Mm-hmm. And then there's like a guy at the bar hosting like an open mic night.
Yes.
And he's like, come on up and tell us why you hate Christmas.
Because anybody who's at a bar on Christmas Eve surely hates Christmas. Yes.
And so Susan Sarandon gets up there. And like, this is another awkward scene where you're just like, but like an awkward scene where like you've been in this situation before. Mm-hmm. Where they're like, they open up the mic to anyone to tell their story. And someone takes that very seriously. And she gets up and she's like, you know, all I ever wanted was to be a mother. And you're like, oh no. She's like, and you know, I got pregnant and my daughter, she was born and I loved her, but she wasn't crying. I never got to see her eyes because she had been born with a defect and had died. And the hardest I laughed at this movie is unfortunately in this scene because she tells this story bearing her all about like, you know, this is why I'm depressed and I'm not married anymore and I'm alone on Christmas because I have nobody here. And it cuts back to the crowd. And this New York ass
Jabot
extra, or this New York ass day player actor just goes, that's a sad story, lady, but what's that got to do with Christmas? That was a Canadian, that was more of a Chicago accent. That's a sad story, lady, but what's that got to do with Christmas, huh? And she goes, oh, she died on Christmas Eve. And they're like, gabagool, what do you know?
That's the punchline.
Mamia!
Oh, God.
Mafangul!
Oh, my God. He on X Games mode.
But she leaves.
She leaves.
And she goes back to the hospital.
Yes.
And kind of has a final attempt to connect with her mom. Mm-hmm. But it fails because the like little Christmas tree she got just like burns out. Mm-hmm. And she kind of loses her shit.
Yeah. When does she meet Robin before they go to the apartment?
Not
the first time, but the second.
I can tell you. So she's like depressed. Her mom won't talk to her. Like she's alone on Christmas. She's deeply depressed. She walks across the hall and sees the old guy sitting, like laying in his bed again, and just goes, "I love you." Just because like she doesn't want this man to be alone on Christmas the way she is. Mm-hmm. And then she goes to kill herself. She goes
yes, the rooftop.
No,
scene.
she doesn't go to the rooftop. She goes to the Hudson River.
Oh, right.
But she doesn't go to the Hudson River. She goes to a green screen. Did you clock this?
No.
This whole scene is fully green screened. It looks insane. She and Robin are fully comped in. It looks ridiculous.
I guess I wasn't paying. Look, I was kind of falling asleep in and out to watch this movie. It's very cozy, so I wasn't paying that much attention to the suicide attempt.
No,
scene.
she goes to the Hudson River to jump in, and she's standing on like essentially the riverbank. But like she's fully like you can see the matte lines, and when it cuts to the river, it's like kind of CG composite in. Mm-hmm. She and Robin are just like their proportions are not correct. It looks ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But she's there ready to jump in, and then it turns out Robin's next to her ready to jump in, and she's like, "You're the guy from the hospital," and he's like, "Yes, I am." And he basically convinces her not to jump.
Yeah.
Tells her that they'll let's chat.
Yeah.
So she invites him back to her home.
Oh my God.
To talk. Very forward.
Sleepy movie.
But they go back to her home and they have a very lovely conversation about like being alone on Christmas and having each other. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the extent of it.
Yeah.
And then they spend the night together. Fully.
Yeah. Which that part is weird, except Robin does a really good job of like not giving you enough time to really think about it.
But like genuinely a good performance. from both of them, I think.
Yeah.
Like pretty like
I mean, Susan Sarandon's great in this movie.
like I would say subtle, like good work.
And her storyline has a lot of potential to kind of fall flat, I think. But
No, she's an incredible actress.
But she's really good, and she's able to like carry it on her shoulders and keep you invested. So, but yeah, they wake up the next morning. Are we going to cut to any other storyline yet? Or
I think we just finish hers.
We just finish hers up, yeah. And he goes a little crazy, because he's like, so I actually like think I heard the voice of God
in you,
and I spoke to your mother, and she's like, okay,
and she wants you to move on,
and it's like, you need to get out of here, and he's like, you need to move on, you should move on and be happy, blah 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 blah. It's like, what the fuck, like what the hell?
If someone started saying that to me in the same way that if Alan Arkin started saying, hey, I would be disturbed and I kick you out of my house too.
Yeah.
She's correct in this response.
And so she kicks him out of the house and then goes back to the hospital.
Yeah. She finds a cross that he left behind.
Yes.
And she goes back to the hospital, and the doctor is like talking to her mom and is like, hey, do you think I can ask your daughter out on the date? And she walks in, she's like, I didn't hear anything. And she's like, what's your name? The guy's like, Mike. That's my name. And she's like, oh, nice. But she sits with her mom one last time, and her mom puts her hand on her hand.
Mm-hmm.
And she realizes her mom is still somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. She's not alone on Christmas. She has her mother, and her mother wants her to move on. It's very sweet. Mm-hmm. It's a good ending to that storyline. Because then she steps across the hall and realizes the old man in the bed is Robin Williams. And she had been spending the night with his spirit.
With his soul or his ghost or whatever.
Some sort of ghost.
Because he's not dead per se, but he's in a coma.
He was astral projecting. She was sitting with his astral projection.
Wow. Never thought I'd hear that phrase until Insidious 5.
Astral projecting with the kid, with them.
Yeah. So, and one of the nurses or doctors is like, oh, that guy, he hasn't had a visitor for years or something like that.
Yeah, and she realized
he's been
that
in a coma.
She was able to give this man comfort.
Yeah.
In the same way that she was able to find herself. And it's actually kind of a sweet ending to that storyline.
It is. When I see Rob Williams in the old man makeup and the music kind of kicks in, I'm like, this is a little sappy.
Yeah, it's a little sappy.
It's a little bit.
But it's a Christmas movie, so like I'm willing to excuse some sap.
Sure.
You know what evergreen trees do? Emit sap.
They emits.
You sure about that?
But
maybe I give this another extra star.
It's like worth an extra half star, maybe.
What'd I give it? I give it 1.5 stars.
It's worth a 2.
Give it a 2.
I give it a 2. I gave it like I'd probably drop it to 2. I think it's a 2.5-er.
I think
I found it pleasant.
I think it's a 2. I'll give it a 2.
Yeah. But that's the end of the Susan Sarandon storyline. The Paul Walker Penelope Cruz one is Paul Walker is back at his apartment, and he sees Alan Arkin just standing outside the window, fucking like Romeo and Juliet style.
Let down your hair.
And so he goes down. He's like, "What's your deal, old man?"
How do you find out where he lived?
And he's like, "I just want to talk to you."
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I just need
10 minutes. That's all I need.
10 minutes. I'm not going to give you 10 seconds. And
so
he's like, don't you have anybody to spend Christmas with? He's like, no, I don't.
And so he inexplicably invites him inside.
For a while.
And they talk. And he doesn't get to the point until the last fucking second where he's like, do you believe in reincarnation?
Well, because
and at that point, his cop partner busts him with like some busty babes that he has found on the street or whatever. And he's like, hey, how you doing?
Because he says that, like, him and Paul Walker sit down for coffee, and Paul Walker puts some like whiskey in his coffee. He's like, that's how my wife used to like her coffee. And I'm thinking here, like, okay, like, so there's a few, and he's like, the almond butter cookies are his favorite. So he's like, as he thinks Paul Walker is his wife, does he have dementia or Alzheimer's? Like, at this point, I think like Alan Arkin has dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that.
That is kind of that's kind of like hinted at the end, right?
Yeah, a little bit. More so that he's just like not well.
Yeah,
he's just
like he's responsible for his wife's death is what they find out.
Yeah,
because that's what the cop guy comes and says in the hospital.
Yeah,
but like Alan Arkin's like, "Do you believe in reincarnation? I love you," and he like tries to grab him.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I love you so much. And he's like, whoa, dude. Like, I'm not gay. It's like, neither am I.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, but you don't understand. I like women. It's like, I love women.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
It's such a bizarre sequence. It's creepy.
It's creepy.
And then he's like, I'm not gay. He's like, I love women, but I love you. And he tries to grab him.
It's so weird. Yeah. It's so unsettling.
Because there's a version of this storyline where it's just like, he's an older gay man who never got to express himself. And he's like, wants to find love on Christmas. Where like, there's like an idea to it.
Sure.
But then it turns out he like thinks Paul Walker's his reincarnated wife. Hey, how does he get injured? I forget.
So because he kicks Alan Arkin out of his apartment and he's like, I'm going to call you a cab or something. He's like, no, please. And he's like, listen, old man. And then he gets a heart attack or something like that.
A heart attack or something.
Yeah.
And now Paul Walker's to go to the hospital with him.
Yeah.
And while he's in the hospital, Alan Arkin's son shows up.
Yeah.
And sits with him. And is like, I didn't know my dad had friends. Did he tell you that you were my mom's reincarnated soul? He does that every Christmas.
That was the funny part about it. Is like, did he give you that quack job story that you're a reincarnated?
If he does this every Christmas, why do you not go to him on Christmas and not let him leave the house?
Or just like put him in a fucking home, guys. Why is he out there working? Why is he living on his own?
Why is he out there doing this
to
people?
He does this.
Yeah.
And like it's caused major issues for him in the past. So like,
but like it's so ridiculous.
Family clearly doesn't love him that much.
But as a result of and he's like, I think he just wants my mom to forgive him. And so Paul Walker sits with Alan Arkin. He's like, I forgive you. And Arkin's like, oh.
Sorry.
And it's such a bizarre fucking storyline.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
And as a result of like this, Paul Walker's like, I should learn to be more patient with people. And he goes back to Penelope Cruz and is like, I gotta be more patient with you, babe. And she's like, I am pregnant. And he's like, oh. And then they kiss. That's the end of their storyline.
You want to talk about Broken Hands guy?
I'm going to fucking speed run this guy's story because I hate him. I hate everything he stands for.
That actor kind of pisses me off.
He looks looks and sounds annoying.
I am sorry,
Marcus Thomas as Jules Calvert.
But you just have this face. We've seen him in something before.
Have we?
Yeah.
What's he in?
He's in The Forger.
He would be in The Forger.
He's Carl in The Forger.
He would be.
I don't know what role Carl.
But he not very good at this movie. Like least compelling of the storylines. His whole storyline is he is like a guy who lives in a shitty apartment, borderline homeless, doesn't really have any friends or family. And he only has one good memory, which is that when he was a kid, he got injured on Christmas because he was beat by his stepfather. And in the hospital, for all the kids, they did a Christmas party.
And it's his favorite Christmas
And so
memory.
for every Christmas, he comes to the hospital and tries to find the party. And they're all like, there's no party. Go away.
There's no party if you're not a patient.
And so he becomes convinced that like he needs to go to the Christmas party. And so he seeks out a one scene appearance from Chaz Palminteri himself.
Yes.
Playing a guy named Arizona.
Yes.
A like insane looking homeless hitman of sorts.
Just like a mob boss, I think.
No, he lives in an abandoned theater. There's like a fire.
It made it sound very mob bossy the way to get to him.
He's like a hobo.
You gotta get the money or whatever.
He's like a hobo killer. This kind of seems like the vibe.
Then cast Michael Shannon. I don't know.
But he shows up in Chaz Palminteri's like, what do you want? He's like, I hear you break hands. He's like, whose hand you want broken? And he's like, mine.
Which hand?
Which hand? And so as Chaz break his hand, we cut to him in the hospital. He's like, where's the party? And then there's like a school bus like flipped over. There's like hundreds of people being brought into the hospital. Yeah. And they're like, there's no party today. We got a whole school bus worth of people. He's like, oh, this sucks. This is a bad Christmas.
And the hospital picks up that he like injured himself to like get in. So they like,
I'm so annoyed talking about this.
They put him on like psychiatry watch or whatever.
He has Carmen Ejogo, who's just like, would you like to open up about your childhood? And he's like, yeah, my dad beat me. The only good memory I have is Christmas. And she's like, we'll work on that. And then like the twinkling music plays. And he's like, oh yeah, I guess we can. It's like the kind of the end of his fucking story. That's it.
Yeah. But Yeah, we've pretty much talked about the whole movie.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, I hate that guy. I hate his story. I'm glad we didn't talk about it much. It's so annoying.
My gosh.
This movie's fine. It's like a perfect 5. It's like a 5 out of 10, right?
It's like I mean I gave it one extra half star, so it's 2 out of 5 stars. On my box.
Also, you can tell this movie is not shot around Christmas because there's the ones. Well, not entirely shot around Christmas. There's one scene where Robin and Susan Sarandon are in their apartment. You can see buckets of rain falling out the window.
Very good. And that's the end of the movie.
No. I genuinely found this kind of like, as much as I was yelling, I did find this like a pleasant enough Christmas watch.
Susan's Sarandon story was good.
You play Christmas music like this and set a movie at Christmas, I'm always like...
And you do sweeping shots of the
cozy.
tree.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sold.
Yeah, it's always going to like kind of hit for me.
Yeah.
In a sense.
I told you I worked on a Christmas movie that's on Amazon.
We've watched it.
Yeah.
You're in the movie.
I'm in the movie.
You hit the dart.
It's been out long enough. I think I can advertise
you
it.
Just say it. Christmas
it's
pitch.
The Christmas pitch.
Yeah, watch the Christmas pitch on Amazon.
I first AD'd it.
Stuart was the first AD on it. It's entertaining.
We shot it in April.
You guys had no extras, so like the entire crew is people I know.
We didn't have any. We didn't have any snow. Like we had to use like fake snow basically. Oh, you know what? You don't even have to rent it anymore.
Is it just free on Prime?
It's just free on Prime. Or actually, maybe not. I actually purchased the movie.
I'll watch it again.
4.2 on IMDb. That's actually not as bad as I thought.
4.2 out of 10.
I don't want to talk mad shit about it. We had a good crew that worked on it, but and then oh god,
what?
No, I'm just rewatching. I might have to rewatch this movie.
It's been
so fucking long.
So Noel comes out. It's basically a flop.
Yeah. It's. I mean,
it gets a lot of negative reviews for like being overly sentimental and treacly, which it is.
Well, like Roger Ebert gave it like 2 out of 4 stars, and I felt like he said something to the degree
I like
of like
his review.
I'll just read it. It's I could be sentimental under. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. So sorry. 1 second. Just because like it was a very fair review that he gave. It wasn't like too
hit it.
Wasn't the too.
There we go. All right.
I can be sentimental under the right circumstances. The movie is such a calculating tearjerker that it played like a challenge to me. There's a point at which the plot crosses an invisible line, becoming so preposterous that it's no longer moving and is just plain weird. Some of the characters, like Sarandon's Rose, are convincing and poignant. Others, like Arkin's lovesick waiter, are creepy. And Thomas's Jules should have tried the party at the Salvation Army, where they have great hot chocolate, and sometimes you can get a slice of pumpkin pie.
He's correct. The Susan Sarandon story is good. Mm-hmm. The one in the middle, it's just bizarre.
Come on, give me some.
No, that was.
I timed that. Thank you. I timed that out very, very well.
But this movie basically doesn't really make much of an impact besides being talked about in Travolting 20 years post-release.
Yeah, I mean, Chaz Palminteri is going to get a royalty check for like a dollar.
He's going to get a few bucks from us.
Right? $1 from us. Although I watched it on Tubi, so I don't know how that works.
I rented it. No, I watched it for free on Prime.
Yeah.
It's free on Prime.
I can't see where the budget was for this movie. The box office is 2.2 mil, but like this,
it did not cost much.
Yeah, I was gonna say like this,
I mean, it probably cost more than 2.2 mil, but it didn't cost a lot.
This reads like a 4 to 6 mil.
Yeah,
4 to 6 mil, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Robin Williams is uncredited, so like he's probably being paid at minimum scale.
Yeah,
and like all the other actors, like they probably negotiated a fairly low rate, right? Yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's mostly all locations plus like a major green screen.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe the reason why they were going to do the
no, it's probably just
they filmed it in Quebec.
They shot it in Quebec, but also like you can't probably have someone just standing on the edge of the Hudson River for the shots they needed for this movie.
Yeah,
it probably was not really possible.
Yeah,
so it's fine. It looks bizarre.
And with that,
what was that noise? Stuart, what was that noise? Stuart, what's that noise? It's coming from your rooftop. Oh my god! Oh my god, Stuart! It's happening again! It's happening again! The TV is turning into a fireplace! Oh my god! Oh my god! He's coming! Ah! Ho, ho, ho. Hey, Stuart, how are you?
Hi, Nick.
It's jolly old St. Nicholson. How are you for this Christmas?
That's good. I haven't heard your voice in a while.
It's been a while. I've been on an island unnamed in the Caribbean.
Wait. We've hashed this part out before, but just to clarify, we're not talking about that island, right?
I won't say anything, but it rhymes with Chef Jepstein's Island. Santa's been, it's been vacant, so there's been a lot of free time for me down there.
You find a lot of little elves to do your bidding
Yeah,
there,
that's
Santa.
where I get the elves from.
They do anything more than just make you some toys for you?
They do some things on the off season.
Yeah. Do they ever get to go home and see their families?
No.
You want any
Stuart-
lists there, St.
Stuart,
Nicholson?
I've heard you're a real good boy this year.
Was I a really good boy?
Yeah, I've been watching you in the Globe.
Oh, wow.
Guess what?
It's a lot of masturbation.
Well, I've been watching all of it.
It's a lot of masturbation, Nicholson.
I watch it twice a day. Little boys get good gifts.
Oh my God, I thought that was your food.
Merry Christmas.
What is this? What is this? My God. Oh, the Fisher King. Oh, thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, who's Jeff?
Or Nicholson. Oh, that's so sweet. And then Al Pacino's Sonny Boy. Why did you get me Al Pacino's?
You're a big Pacino guy, right?
No, I mean, I guess I can be. When did this book come out? This is his memoir? From like when? Copyright 2024.
Al and I, good friends.
So it's a pretty recent biography. Oh, there's a chapter in here just called "It's Over."
That was him when he was sleeping on the insomnia set.
$40 a day and all the donuts you can eat is one chapter. Wow. Have you read this book, Nicholson?
No.
Jeff, have you read this book?
No, I have not. Hey, Jack, how you doing? Hey, Jeff, how are you? My old roommate.
Nicholson, I'm curious. Like the Fisher King, I understand. Yes, I love this movie, and it's my number one for my Robin Williams letterbox list. The Sonny Boy Al Pacino memoir is an interesting choice.
You know why?
Why?
It was on sale for the elves. And one of the elves said, could be a little funny to just give him this.
Wow.
That's what the elf said to me.
That's really nice of you, Nicholson. I really appreciate it.
The elf said the Fisher King is too genuine of a gift.
You needed to get.
You got to throw some bullshit in there.
You got to throw some bullshit. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah. Wow. Man, that's so nice.
I got about 30 more houses to hit.
Yeah, you do.
And by hit, I do mean dive bomb through the chimney and kill some people.
Oh, wait, what? Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Don't kill people on Christmas.
Don't kill people.
Santa.
I just disappear them. All the evidence takers of the island.
Hey, real quick, before you go.
I got a stop in a certain White House to take on my way home.
You're not going to be on, like, some list or anything, are you? Like,
I'm not on any lists. But you're on mine. Whoa, he's gone. That was a oddly, like, specific and contained bit he was doing about being on the island.
Yeah.
That was almost, like, really sweaty. Like, you just came up with that on the spot. Really didn't think it through.
That was interesting. I mean, every time Nicholson visits, it's always
interesting.
It's always interesting.
Yeah, well, every year, you look forward
you
to
never
it.
know what you're gonna get.
He got you some nice stuff this year.
He got me some really nice stuff.
He wrapped it in
a McDonald's bag. Jeff, when you texted me today that you were running 15, 20 minutes late because you forgot something at the apartment, that wasn't by any chance.
What?
Never mind.
It was my chance. What?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you needed to grab from your apartment that made you late.
I don't know what it would have been. It's almost like I might have left something that I needed for today in my apartment, in my house.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, this was so enjoyable. I really do appreciate that we get to do this every year.
Yeah, I love our Christmas episodes. Another year on the sun for Travolting. Thank you so much for joining us for another year, guys, and another Christmas episode.
Yeah,
we appreciate you so much.
Yeah, we're always very happy to be able to do this for the amount of time that we can. 5 really, really good years.
5 strong years.
5 really, really strong years of doing this, and yeah, we're having a good time. It's good. All right, shall we?
No, sign us out, Stuart. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, I have to sign us out this year. That's right.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's right.
You do have to sign us out.
Bring it up for me. Ho, ho, ho! Oh, yeah. I forgot we always have to do this. Folks, thank you so much for joining us for another Christmas episode. As we are brought out by Jordy, Stuart has gone from hating this song to finding it genuinely entertaining. The nostalgia of it is already hitting. It's Christmas, c'est Noel.
The moment the French boy starts talking.
He's one of the elves. Thank you all so much for listening to our Travolting Christmas Spectacular number 5, covering Noel and Grease Sleigh Lightning. We appreciate all of you for listening for another year of Travolting and for this continued support of the Bobbin for Robin season. We will be back next week for our final episode of 2025, covering the final cut with guest Sam Kelly. Please listen in, and we'll see you then. And then we'll see you in the next year for our first episode 2026, which is House of D. So yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy the holidays, and fuck ice. Welcome back to Travolting.
Cut. All right, Jeff.
I got
when we rehearsed, okay, it was nothing, still nothing. Okay, that's your cue. That's your bit. Okay?
All right, I'm ready.
Fuck.
I'm ready.
All right. I'm still recording.
All right, good.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I mean, got one of them out.
Why did it stop playing?
The music just fucking cut off.
Oh, well, it's so weird. It hold on. Now I gotta fix the audio issue.
All right.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, now let's see if this works. Okay, weird. All right. We're gonna try this one more time. Fucking hell. Okay. You ready?
Get it out loud.
I'm doing it back because you talked to the middle of that. All right, here we go.